Hey guys, it's Mark. Hopefully you're having a phenomenal day. Welcome back to the channel. And today's video is the 5 errors that most people make when trying to quit alcohol. And I was actually going to do this video outside. It's a beautiful day up here in Canada. The first error is not utilizing your time. Now, when you first stop drinking, you're obviously going to realize that there is so much more time in a day. And if you don't utilize this time, you're going to find yourself extremely bored. So I highly recommend rampacking the schedule and really doing things that you used to love before you were drinking. And you made up, all these kinds of excuses. Well, I'm too old, or I don't have enough time, and this sort of thing. But when you stop drinking, it now gives you so much more time to go work out, volunteer, play maybe ice hockey, or start a YouTube video, or baseball, or start a small business. Like, it just opens up the door. Because when you were drinking before, you just pass out at 8 in the evening, before your kids went to bed, that sort of thing. And now that you stopped, you're gonna find there's 28, 30 hours in a day. So you gotta really utilize that time correctly. Otherwise, you're going to be super bored and just being like, oh my God, TV sucks and I have to do something. And why don't I just have a drink? That's when that evil voice will start talking to you again and saying, just have one drink. And we all know that we can't just have one. It's going to lead to another one and another one and so on. Now, the second thing that most people do is they really don't change their lifestyle, in the sense that they don't change their places that they used to visit. Okay, so they go to the same places. That's the second one. Okay, you're going to the same bar and you're ordering a Diet Coke or a Coke or something with your drinking buddies. And the thing of it is when you stop drinking, you're going to realize that you actually have far fewer friends than you actually do. Because when you're drinking, you see social proof. There's social proof in numbers. You look around and you say, there's all these people drinking. I see my mom and dad having drinks. So, it can't be that bad. But really deep down inside, you know that it's bad and it's not really serving you any purpose whatsoever. So if you go to the bar or you go to these same places when you were drinking alcohol, you're going to be tempted to have a drink. People are going to put social pressure on you. Come on, just have one, or what are you doing? Like, it's not going to hurt you, that this and that. And it just goes back to that same old thing. You can't just have one. That evil voice in your head just says have one, and you have one, and then you end up having another and another, and then you're just back in that social pattern. So I highly recommend to change up your environment, change up your scenery. Go for a walk. Don't go to the same places. Okay. Number 3, they give too much power to alcohol. And you gotta understand that this is a commitment. It's a journey, and everything takes time. And I'll kind of give an analogy in the sense of, say, when you're first starting to work out or you're starting a business, it's going to take time. And at first, it might be highly unenjoyable. And that's something to understand. But anything that takes time and is really good for you, I believe, will take quite a bit of determination, a little bit of willpower, a little bit of commitment, and there's going to be times of struggle. But I promise you, as you move through your alcohol-free journey, you're going to start to feel better, have more energy, and all the positive benefits that we know it does for us, right? But don't give so much power to alcohol, in the sense that it's not this crazy boogeyman, so to speak, that just has this grip on you, and it's so hard and so difficult and so challenging. It might feel like that at first, but if you can push through and really change your mental mindset about it, understand that there's going to be a period of adjustment, and when you break through that, you're going to feel so much better. Okay? Now, reason number 4 of one of the top things most people do, most errors, is once you stop drinking again, it's kind of like taking the mask off, and you're going to notice some problems in your life. And you're going to notice those problems because you're not getting freaking hammered anymore. You're not being you're not wasted, and you're able to see clearly. And this could be a good thing down the road. I mean, you might notice pain in your back or pain in your body, or you might be able to actually start working on your problem relationships, because before you were just being a zombie. So now it's like you're sober, and it's like highlighting, well, hold on a second, my relationship with my wife is not good, maybe my kids is suffering, maybe I'm not doing well in my career, or I'm having money troubles, or my fitness is not up to par, this and that. It's gonna uncover and unpackage what's really going on in your life. So I would definitely take that as a positive. But at first, stop drinking is going to unveil problems to yourself, and we're not going to be able to use that coping mechanism of drinking and kind of just turning yourself into a zombie. You're going to have to tackle these problems head on. So that's one thing to know and to definitely avoid, is just don't go back to drinking just because some other problems might arise, right? And the last thing, and this kind of ties just everything together, is to be patient. Again, this is a journey. It's like climbing a huge mountain, like those beautiful mountains behind me. You have to worry about what is in front of you. If I'm climbing a mountain and I'm just constantly focusing on the end goal or the end result, I'm going to trip and I'm going to stumble, you know what I mean? So it's like, just worry about the now, and you're sober now, you're alcohol free now, and that is a win in itself. Don't just worry about the whole track, so to speak. It's like the analogy of if I was traveling from Los Angeles to New York in the night. I'm not going to worry about what's going on in New York. I'm just going to worry about what I can see, my headlights in front of me. You know what I mean? That 20 or 30 or 40, 50 yards in front of me. And it'll kind of start to unfold itself as I continue going on in my journey, right? So understand everything that's good takes time, takes a little bit of dedication, willpower, but the positive benefits are going to highly outweigh you just having a drink and falling back into that alcohol loop. Okay, so just be super patient. It's not going to happen overnight. You didn't become a problem drinker overnight. This drug slowly got a hold of you as you progressed through your adulthood until it became this crutch that you think you needed. You know what I mean? If you think about it, it took years and years and years to get to where you are habitually wise with your problem drinking. So it's not going to change overnight. Okay? So those are the top 5 errors to know about when quitting drinking. Okay? Now, if you found any value in this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. I really, truly appreciate it. And check out the links in the description, and we'll go ahead and see you in the next video. Bye for now.